Good morning, YouTube. Ben here from BeFit. It is Monday morning. I hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend, and yeah, I hope you got up to good stuff, had some good fun. I've had a great weekend, been out with friends, been out for dinner twice this weekend, which is unusual for me, but it's all good. Worked into my macros for the day, so no problem there. Yeah, so Monday, another start, another week. Hope everyone's got some good things planned, and yeah, most people don't like Mondays, but it's just another day, just another opportunity to do something awesome. And yeah, if you start positive, you'll have a great day. Anyway, right, what I want to talk to you about today is diets, basically, and what's the best diet to be on. For if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to burn fat, etc. A lot of people now, it's what's the date today? It's 26th of June today. So yeah, summer holidays, well, summer's well underway. Summer holidays are coming up, and people are really starting to think more about how they look, because obviously people are going to be wearing slightly less. Holidays coming up. People want to look good on the beach and want to look good by the pool. So a lot of people now are coming to me and saying, what's the best diet to be on for fat loss and for weight loss, and to make sure they look good while they're away. I mean, first things first, if you go on a diet, by definition, when you go on a diet, it's a short-term thing. So if your goal is long-term health and fitness, long-term fat loss, and to look good constantly, why would you do a short-term thing? Why would you go to a short-term solution? In all honesty, you should never go on a diet, okay? You should never go onto a diet. You should never go onto the Atkins diet, or the keto diet, or the 5-2 diet, or the, I don't know, what, paleo, whatever diet there is out there, the juice diet. I mean, that's ridiculous. You should never go on a diet. You should have a good, healthy, nutritious diet, okay, or nutrition plan, if you like. If long-term health and fitness and long-term fat loss is your ultimate goal. If you're looking for long-term health and fitness, you can't go for a short-term solution, okay? It's got to be something that you work into your everyday health and fitness in your everyday life, and it is absolutely possible. It takes some discipline, takes some hard work, but eventually, when you start creating these better habits, your diet or your nutrition plan or your eating habits become just part of what you do, and it just becomes normal. It's like when you have to, if you get a new job and you suddenly have to start getting up half an hour early. It's hard to start with, but it just becomes normal after a few weeks and part of what you do, and then it's not hard anymore. So, some of my clients, most of my clients, they don't, well, when my clients first come to me, they're not entirely clued up, and they think that they've got to go on a diet to achieve their goals, etc. But most of my clients are pretty clued up, and they know that they don't have to go on a diet. They just have to eat better, slightly better, or change how they eat, or change just something in their diet to get to where they want to be. But a lot of people are writing in to me and emailing me, and sending me messages on Facebook, and they're asking what diet to go on because they've got their holiday coming up in a couple of months' time or what have you, and they want to look good on the beach. There's no and also, when you go on a diet, it tends to mean that you're cutting something out, that you're stopping yourself from having carbs, or I don't know, anything processed, things like that. I mean, okay, things like cutting out processed foods, that's a good idea. I mean, on the whole, it's a good idea. The more natural you can eat, obviously the better for you. But processed foods, they're not evil. They're not going to kill you. If you eat too many of them, it's not going to do you much good. But cutting anything out of your diet completely is normally not a good thing to do. I mean, one of the biggest things that people cut out is, or when they're trying to lose weight and trying to burn fat, one of the things that people cut out completely, or try to cut out completely, is carbs. The problem with that is that carbs is your body's preferred source of fuel. Again, it's the easiest thing for your body to break down for energy. So if you're starving your body of carbs, you're starving your body of its preferred fuel source, which is fine, because what that will do, it will force your body to burn fat. Okay, great. So you might be thinking, well, why don't I just do that then? If I stop eating carbs, my body will burn more fat. Problem is that when you come back to eating carbs, your body will suddenly go, oh brilliant, we can stop burning fat now, we've got these carbs coming in which are easy to burn, we'll do that. So when you start introducing carbs back into your diet again, you'll just balloon up, and what will end up happening is that you'll put on all the weight that you've lost previously and more. So it's completely counterproductive and counterintuitive for your fitness and fat loss goals. I mean, if you want to, people tend to not necessarily overeat, but the carbs tend to be the macronutrient that people have most of, because it's the most readily available. It's the most convenient, I suppose. I mean, things like, bread is one that a lot of people come back to. That's a high carb source. People are eating slices of bread like they're going out of fashion. So it's easy, it's convenient. Carbs are easy to get hold of. I mean, it's basically anything with sugar, and that's a carb. But you don't want to be starving your body of any one thing in particular. And like I said before, when you go on a diet, not when you have a healthy diet, when you go on a diet, it tends to mean that you're cutting something out, or cutting down on something a lot, or cutting it out completely, which is never a good thing. I mean, to lose weight and get in shape, you just need to create a calorie deficit. It's really that simple. I mean, I would not advise it, but you can lose weight by eating junk food. I mean, you could have, if your basal metabolic rate is, say, 2,000 calories a day, which for some people it is, you could eat 1,500 calories worth of KFC every day and still lose weight. You'd feel like shit. You wouldn't be healthy. You'd feel awful. Your skin would be greasy and horrible. Your hair would be crap. And you wouldn't feel good, but you'd still lose weight because you're creating that calorie deficit. But what we want to do, or what you should want to do, is, if weight loss and fat loss is your goal, is to lose weight, lose fat, burn fat, but be healthy and fit and energetic and feel good all at the same time, which is completely doable. It's what we should do. It's what everyone should do. So by going on a diet, you're depriving yourself, or you usually means you're cutting something out completely, or to an absolute bare minimum, which is not usually a good idea. Okay, for one thing, you want to try and limit. Okay, for fat loss, for example, because this is what most of my clients are, well, pretty well all my clients are looking to burn fat, looking to lose weight. To do that, again, you need to create a calorie deficit. With the burn fat, I mean, sugar's really your enemy when you're trying to lose weight and burn fat. So you want to try and limit sugar intake as much as you can, really. So things like biscuits, sweets, cakes, obviously they're the things that you want to cut out your diet. Like I say, not completely, because they tend to be things that we like, and you can still eat them at the right times. I mean, I'm not suggesting you should take a slice of cake into your workout with you, but things like, I quite often have things like 30 grams of fruit pastilles in the middle of a workout, because it's good. It's a good fuel source. It's broken down. It's almost pure sugars, no fat, no protein. It's just all carbs, so all sugars. And if you're eating that in the middle of your workout, it's a good fuel source. So I'll be in the middle of a workout. I'll take in essentially 30 grams of sugar, and I'll burn through that sugar in that workout. It'll give me energy to work, you know, to carry on working. So that's fine. You know, I mean, I do that regularly, not every time, but you know, regularly. So yeah, so cutting things, even your sweet things out completely, it's not, you know, it's not necessary. I mean, okay, if you want to do it, fine, because, you know, like I say, fat loss is your goal, sugar's your enemy, but you don't need to cut them out completely. So basically, what I want to convey to you guys is, you don't, regardless of what your goal is, but particularly if your goal is fat loss, okay, and weight loss, you don't want to go on a diet. You just want to improve what you're already doing, okay? So most people are overeating or eating too much, okay? And that will then go, in turn, that will mean that you'll probably eat too much of the wrong things as well. But most people are eating too much, so the best thing you can do really is just eat slightly less. You know, don't starve yourself suddenly. Don't go from, like, you know, 3,500 calories a day. Well, that would be quite a lot actually, but don't go from, you know, eating loads and loads and loads to suddenly halving your calorie intake, because you'll get really hungry and you won't be able to keep it up. So just gradually ease back on how much you're eating, get your portion control portion sizes under control, and that would be the best thing you can do straight away. So yeah, so basically, if you want to lose fat, want to burn body fat, lose weight, and look great around the pool and on the beach this summer, don't suddenly starve yourself. Don't suddenly go on, you know, the paleo diet or whatever new diet some idiot on Instagram or Facebook is pushing these days, because it's just not necessary. Just eat slightly better. You know, get outside in the sun. It's been really nice weather. Well, certainly where I've been. Hopefully where you are, it's been good as well. But get outside, get some exercise in, and you'll be absolutely fine. You know, if you want any help with anything at all, please, by all means, leave your comments in the boxes below. Send me a message on Facebook. Email me, ben@bfit.uk.com. Yeah, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can, guys. I've got lots of questions and comments, and you know, people emailing me asking for help on certain subjects or just advice on certain subjects. But yeah, I will get back to you all as soon as I possibly can. But if there's anything I can do in the meantime, please, by all means, hit me up and I will get back to you. And yeah, just have a great day, guys. Monday, let's have a great week, let's have a great start. I've just arrived at the gym, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to work out, I'm going to have some breakfast. I've already walked Harley, so we're set, we're ready to go, and we're going to have an awesome day. Hope you guys do too. See you later.